Good afternoon, Scott families and friends. I'm Leosha Jardina, Associate Principal of Highland Park High School. Welcome to the 107th Highland Park High School commencement. In just a few minutes, we will begin today's formal ceremony. But first, I would like to thank the HPHS Band and Orchestra under the direction of Mr. Carlson, Miss Alicia Price, and Miss Melinda Floor. Please join me in showing our appreciation for the wonderful performance this afternoon. In accordance with the Kansas State Fire Marshal regulations, we request that you take a moment to identify the emergency exits nearest you. We have verified that these exits are clear and that all safety equipment for this facility is in working order. If an emergency does occur, please stay calm and pay attention to the announcer or the facility personnel nearest to you for important information. In keeping with the dignity and reverence of today's ceremony, as well as respect for our families of our graduates and their ability to hear the student's name, we ask that air horns and artificial noisemakers are not used until the completion of the formal ceremony, and our graduates have symbolically moved their tassels. Thank you in advance for assisting us in this matter. We do ask that as each graduate's name is read, that applause be appropriate to the honor, dignity, and decorum of today's formal event. We want to ensure each graduate and his or her guests are able to hear the names being read. In addition, we ask that you silence your cell phones at this time. Lastly, as graduates enter the stadium, the honored guest on the platform will rise. We ask that you rise at this time as well, as we all honor the Highland Park class of 2024. During the processional, we would ask the audience to refrain from individual student recognition and cheer and applaud from all of our graduates. As the conclusion of the entry of the participants, please remain standing for the posting of the colors by the Highland Park High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard under the direction of Senior Master Sergeant Scott Mosier and Senior Master Sergeant Sean Hall, for the singing of the national anthem by the Highland Park School Choir under the direction of Miss Christina Goodrich. As customary, gentlemen are requested to remove their hats.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors and the singing of the national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. It is my privilege and pleasure to again introduce the Highland Park Choir, who will sing a selection chosen for the class of 2024. Thank you, Ms. Goodrich, and the students for that wonderful selection. I would now like to welcome the 2024 Highland Park High School Senior Class President, Adrian Peraza, to the podium. Mr. Peraza has been involved in Student Council, Link Crew, Scots Movement, Scholars Bowl, Model UN, Spanish Club, and Spirit Club. He plays tennis and is in the band, orchestra, and choir. After graduating, Adrian plans to study criminal justice and criminology at KU. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Adrian Peraza.
Than this year. Before I begin, I would like all of us to give a round of applause to all the amazing teachers, advisors, coaches, and staff that got us here. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. I would especially like to thank the admin, our custodians, the lunch ladies, and the hall monitors. Without them, the school would have crashed and burned. Oh, yeah. Hola familia, amigos, profesores y lo más importante, a los graduados de 2024. Fue un honor para mí ser el presidente de su escuela este año. Antes de comenzar, me gustaría que todos demos un aplauso a todos los increíbles maestros, asesores, entrenadores y que nos trajeron hasta aquí. Si no fuera por ellos, no estaríamos aquí. Me gustaría agradecer especialmente al admin, a nuestros conserjes, a las señoras del almuerzo y a los monitores de pasillo. Sin ellos, la escuela se habría derrumbado y quemado. We are finally here at the moment we've been waiting for a very long time. We made it to graduation, whether you walked, slept, or Zoomed to class these last 4 years. I know it's been a difficult and stressful time in high school just to receive this diploma and go to the next chapter in our lives. We ended middle school and started high school with COVID and online school. Online school was a struggle, missing classes because of Wi-Fi issues, awkward unmuting moments, and 6 long hours of staring at a screen, thinking this was going to be like this for a very long time. Then sophomore year came, and everything was coming down, except for schoolwork, of course. Then junior year, and finally senior year. All of that hard work, tests, homework, and projects we had to do to be here in this moment, and we never gave up. I know we all failed to do something, but we just learned from it and tried again. Finalmente estamos aquí en el momento que hemos estado esperando durante mucho tiempo. Llegamos a la graduación. A sea que has caminado, dormido o ido a la clase en línea los últimos 4 años. Sé que ha sido un momento difícil y estresante en la escuela secundaria, simplemente para recibir este diploma y pasar el siguiente capítulo de nuestras vidas. Terminamos la secundaria y comenzamos a la prepa con COVID y escuela en línea. La escuela en línea fue una lucha. Faltar a las clases por problemas de Wi-Fi, momentos incómodos para activar el silencio y 6 largas horas mirando una pantalla, pensando que esto iba a ser así durante mucho tiempo. Luego llegó el segundo año y todo se fue calmando, excepto el trabajo escolar, por supuesto. Luego el tercer año y finalmente el último año. Todo el trabajo duro, los exámenes, las tareas, los proyectos que tuvimos que hacer para estar aquí en este momento y nunca nos rindimos. Sé que todos fallamos en hacer algo, pero aprendemos de ello y lo intentamos de nuevo. For many of us, this graduation is far larger than ourselves. Growing up to honor the sacrifices of immigrant parents is incredibly difficult. Many of you, including myself, are first-generation students getting ready to navigate through college, even though getting there once felt impossible. Para muchos de nosotros, esa graduación es mucho mayor que nosotros mismos. Crecer para honrar los sacrificios de los padres inmigrantes es increíblemente difícil. Muchos de ustedes, incluyéndome a mí, somos estudiantes de primera generación. que se preparan para avanzar en la universidad. Aún llegar ahí, alguna vez pareció imposible. This graduation is the fruit of our family sacrifices. All of those people who made massive sacrifices for you to succeed all get to see you walk across this beautiful stage today. So I want us to take a moment to thank the people who supported you and gave you the motivation you need to move forward and accomplish all of this. As you guys think of the people, I want to thank this one person who helped me and showed me not to give up, showed me to be strong and passionate about whatever I want to do, who made it possible for me to be in the exact moment, even go through life. And if it wasn't for this person, I probably wouldn't be here graduating. Esta graduación es fruto de los sacrificios de nuestras vidas. Todas estas personas que hicieron enormes sacrificios para que usted tuviera éxito podrá verlo caminar por este hermoso escenario hoy. Así que quiero que nosotros tomemos un momento para agradecer a las personas que te apoyaron y te dijeron la motivación que necesitas para seguir adelante y lograr todo esto. Mientras piensan en las personas, quiero agradecer a esta persona que me ayudó, que me mostró que no me rindiera. Me mostró ser fuerte y apasionado por todo lo que quería hacer. Quien hizo posible que yo estuviera en este momento exacto e incluso pasar por la vida. Si no fuera por mi madre Josefina Muñoz, probablemente no estaré aquí ganándome. Te quiero, Mom. Yeah. One thing I want to say is that Highland Park has one of the best of everything. Most of us were the reason why going to HP was fun. Look around, it's mostly us seniors who made an impact on this school year with our amazing talents and school spirit. We have athletes, musicians, and artists. We are a diverse group of talented people, and that's what makes HP different. From basketball going to state and band and choir going to state, or even those seniors who got athletic offers from our school. When we move on from high school, we're going to show everyone our talents, and we're also going to say we graduated from HP. Una cosa que quiero decir es que Highland Park tiene uno de los mejores de todo. La mayoría de nosotros fuimos la razón por la que ir a HP fue divertido. Míranos, somos principalmente nosotros, los estudiantes del último año, quienes tuvimos un impacto en este año escolar con nuestros increíbles talentos y espíritu escolar. Tenemos atletas, músicos y artistas. Somos un grupo diverso de personas talentosas. Eso es lo que hace que HP sea diferente. Desde el básquetbol que va al estado y la banda y el coro van al estado. O incluso aquellos estudiantes del último año que recibieron ofertas deportivas de nuestra escuela. Cuando terminamos la escuela secundaria, mostrábamos a todos nuestros talentos y también tenemos que nos graduamos de HP. So I want to give a big round of applause for all these students who made it possible for high school to be full of school and spirit and enjoyment. Debía dar un gran aplauso a todos estos estudiantes que hicieron posible que la escuela secundaria estuviera llena de espíritu escolar y diversión. Felicitaciones a mis compañeros graduados de la clase 2024. Donde quiera que vayamos y hagamos lo que hagamos, que siempre seamos amigos cuando nos vayamos a encontrar. Congratulations, fellow graduates of 2024. Wherever we go and whatever we do, may we always be friends when we meet again. It's great to be a ska. And Casper is signing off.
Thank you, Mr. Peraza. Dr. Tiffany Anderson has served for almost 30 years as an educator, with the majority of those years as a superintendent. She is one of our #1 supports at not only Highland Park High School, but all of the schools in 501. We would like to receive her to the stage as she introduced the board. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, as I prepare to share my remarks, we are so fortunate that we have all of our middle school and elementary principals here today. Some years back, I asked that all elementary and middle school principals that helped you get to this stage come and join today. So I'm looking up in the stage and I will see if I have, I believe, I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. When I call your name, please stand. We have with us today Ms. Crow from Quincy, Mr. Bullock from, Ms. Crow, is she? Oh, she's standing. Ms. Crow from Quincy Elementary. Ms. Crow has also been at several other schools, so you may know her from there, but she's the principal at Quincy. Mr. Bullock from Cap City, he's the assistant principal, along with Mrs. McCoy, the principal from Cap City. Mr. Gay from Chase Middle School, he's the assistant principal. Ms. Spalding is the principal at Chase, and we know that Ms. Norman is also the former principal at Chase, so you may remember. Ms. Abernathy, who is the principal at HPC. Dr. Grimes, who is at Avondale West as the principal. Ms. Lucht, who is the assistant principal at Avondale West. Ms. Hink, do I see Ms. Hink? Up there you go, back there. Ms. Hink from Ross. And I believe that concludes our principal list. Let's welcome, thank them for coming out today. These events don't just happen. There are many people that come together to make these happen, and those are the leadership team members. Please hold your applause to the very end as I share with you the leadership team members. We have all the way over there, and as I call their names, they're going to stand. Mr. Deputy Superintendent, Mr. Larry Robbins, Highland Park High graduate. Ms. Donna Whiteman, the school board attorney. Ms. Sarah Sharp, the Assistant Superintendent for HR and Special Services in Elementary. Dr. Kipp, the General Director for Demographics and Assessment. Ms. Wallace, the Assistant Superintendent for Teaching and Learning. Mr. Reinert, the Chief Information Officer. Mr. Dick is to my right, who oversees all of the secondary schools and high schools. And Dr. Aaron Gray, who helps with all of the communications, the live streaming, and oversees as the Director of Instructional Services. I believe that's all the leadership team members. Let's give them a warm thank you as well. As I prepare the comments that I share with you, and I will be brief, I'm going to highlight some students that are in the audience today. Rather than giving pre-prepared comments, I always wait till I get here to speak. As I stand before you, let me first share congratulations. We are so proud of you. For those of you who saw students that came in that are wearing different colors, these are the top 1 to 10% in the state. Those that are governor scholars, please stand. Any governor scholars in the room? That's the top 1% in the state of Kansas. Thank you. You may be seated. If you are a student that plans to head directly to the military after high school, please stand so that we can acknowledge you. Any military students? So as I walked around and I asked about different students, and a lot of names came up, and one of those names was Miss Lately. Miss Lately, can you please stand? There are very few students that will, in their course of their high school career, have cancer, miss a year or more. She gave me permission to share this story. And come back with a vengeance. Not only did you beat cancer, but you're also graduating with an excellent academic record. Outstanding job, Miss Lately. You may be seated. We are proud of you. We have several people in the audience who plan to be teachers after high school, and many of them have received their contracts to return back to Topeka Public Schools. If you are a student in the audience that's planning to go into teaching or nursing, please stand at this time. And you may be seated. Some of the memories that I have from Highland Park are memories where we have certain students that show up to everything, literally everything. They come with a joy-filled spirit. You see, being a Scot means something. One, it means that you were fearless. Two, it means that you're part of a family. Anyone that goes to Highland Park will tell you that it's a family like no other, something that's not experienced anywhere else but Highland Park. In fact, as I say that comment, if you are an alum of Highland Park, can you stand for just a moment as an example? If you are an alum of Highland Park, look around this space. Pretty remarkable. With Highland Park spirit, we know that a group of students in particular are expected to attend almost every event, whether it's going to state or whether it's here locally. And that group of students are our band students. There's a particular student in the marching band, but for the band students who are graduating, who've attended almost every event this year, please stand. You are remarkable. Whether we travel distances to make sure that you're playing, whether you have a crowd or not, every event, and you do it with a smile and such joy. We thank you. Our fine arts program is a lot of the backbone of who we are, and music brings a lot of things to life. Fine arts with academics makes for an outstanding program. As I prepare to close my remarks, let me say to our students that you are students that have overcome challenge. You are students that have shown that a family, a fearless family, sticks together. This group of students has demonstrated that they can overcome not only COVID, but show that the graduation rate can continue to soar. Last year, Highland Park reached above 90%, and we're projecting that this year they will be even higher. You are outstanding. So Highland Park students, let me congratulate you today, and I know that the student that came to speak just before me spoke in Spanish and English. That's the only graduation where that's happened. It says a whole lot about Highland Park. Absolutely. That student and several other students who shared with me that their experience at Highland Park was outstanding because in part the EL and bilingual teachers who've helped them get acclimated, who now speak English very well as they're graduating. In fact, if you were at the robing, you saw some of those teachers continually being acknowledged. The superintendent's advisory, can you please stand at this time? These are the students that I meet with every other month, superintendent's advisory students. And Ian, I'll never get tired of your emails making suggestions for the district. Thank you. You may be seated. Some of the students on superintendent's advisory also suggested that I, as superintendent, learn Spanish at some point as I enter my 9th year. So while it's relatively new, I ask for some grace, but if that student can give his entire speech in Spanish and English, certainly I can close out with maybe a sentence or two. But again, please give me grace since this is relatively new. Graduados y padres, felicitaciones. El futuro es brillante y nuestra escuela siempre será su casa. Felicitaciones. Graduates and families, congratulations. The future is bright. And we will always, always be your home. Congratulations. It's great to be a Scot.
That was impressive. Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Keith Tatum. He is a native Kansan born in Manhattan and raised in Topeka. Mr. Tatum has dedicated his career to public service and in empowering every voice within our community. His professional experience includes nonprofit administration and over 20 years of diverse leadership capacities in Kansas government, including for the Kansas Council on Developmental Disabilities, the Kansas Volunteer Commission, the Kansas Department of Education, the Kansas Neurological Institute, and the Kansas Department of Labor. He currently works as the training manager for the Kansas Children's Service League. Additionally, Mr. Tatum is an adjunct instructor with the School of Public Affairs and Administration at the University of Kansas. Mr. Tatum holds a master's degree in public administration from the University of Kansas and a bachelor's degree in psychology from Washburn University. He and his wife, Teresa, live in Topeka and have a wonderfully blended family consisting of 10 children and 1 grandson. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce the president of our Board of Education, Mr. Keith Tatum.
Thank you, Ms. Giardina. I'm sorry, you're the other one, Ms. Watson and Ms. Giardina, for all that you all do for Highland Park students every single day. Good morning, graduate. I think it's still morning. Good morning. I'd like to begin by introducing the members of the Board of Education that are behind me. I'll start with Dr. Randall Schumacher, our Vice President. Mrs. Sue Bowley. Dr. Richard Bonebrake. Mr. Lalo Munoz, Mrs. Lisa Schmidt, and Miss Melanie Stewart Campbell. Graduates, welcome to the first day of the rest of your lives. You've worked hard, very hard, to get to where you are today at this very moment. And today is the payoff. And so we are celebrating you today. But we want to not leave you empty-handed. We want to leave you with a couple of things to take with you. The first, we want to leave you a diploma. That's what you're here for. But the second thing we want to leave you with is a charge. We want to leave you with a charge. And not a financial charge, so you don't have to worry about paying any more money. But we want to leave you with a moral and an ideological charge. And that is the charge to use what you have learned over the past 4 years to engage the world with radical imagination. Professor Angela Glover Blackwell said that we aren't stepping into the moment with enough big ideas, enough confidence, and enough audacity. And I think radical imagination says what we need now exists in our heads and in our hearts. And when I hear that quote, it reminds me of what I've learned about what's called adaptive leadership. When you go forth from here, when we send you off into the world to do great things, what you're going to find is that most of the challenges that you are going to face that are the most daunting, the ones that require the most effort and energy on your part to overcome, are adaptive challenges. Technical challenges are things in which you can consult a manual. If your toilet breaks, you can call a plumber, or you can consult a manual in order to repair your toilet. There are changes that deal with changing systems, changing people, changing lives. They don't always come with a technical manual. These are the toughest challenges. You will find these are the challenges that don't always live in your head, but they live in your heart and they live in your gut. So we want to send you with the charge to do your best work in overcoming adaptive challenges by using radical imagination. This charge we're giving you won't come alone because you need each other to do this work and continue moving forward. You've relied on each other for 4 years. You've been together for 4 years. And as you look around, in front of you and behind you, to the left and to the right, everyone that you see is a co-laborer in the same field. And you are one another's keeper. So in fulfilling this charge, where you see injustice, right it. Where you see inequity, balance it. Where you see adversity, overcome it. And where you see hatred, use love to dismantle it. Have radical imagination and have the courage to put your radical imagination to work for good. Graduates, this is your moment. Dream big and leave this world a better place than it was before you found it. Graduates, go forth and conquer your dreams. And as they say in the movies, we ride at dawn. Go forth and do big things because we believe in you and you got this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tatum. I would now like to welcome the 2024 Highland Park High School valedictorian, Andrew Soto, to the podium. Andrew is a disciplined scholar, a dedicated leader, and he seeks out opportunities while engaging with those around him in a respectful and kind way. While at Highland Park High School, Andrew played soccer and participated in debate and was highly involved in auto shop. Andrew is the member of National Honor Society and AVID. He plans on graduating and going to Washburn University to study computer science. Graduates, family, and faculty, Mr. Andrew Soto.
All right, hello everybody. Today marks the end of an era. 4 years of our lives over just like that. Many of us will be nervous, happy, sad, excited, all sorts of emotions. Many of us thought this day would never come. We were thinking about this day when we started our freshman year during Zooms. Most of us were just asleep. Let's be real, yeah. At the time, we were just worried about logging into Zoom, but now we're here. We're Flown Bowl seniors, ready to go into the real world, ready to make change for the better. There are a few things I want to take with you today. First, remember that each of us individually have worked towards this day, and that's something to be proud of, no matter how hard or easy it was for any of us. So we all succeeded in some way. Success comes in all different types of ways: sports, academics, or self-improvement. Whatever you're proud of, that's successful. I just want to tell everybody not to compare yourself. Comparison is the theft of joy, because you are you. You will do what you do. You accomplish what you want. Be proud of yourself. Not everyone can do what you do. Secondly, enjoy the moment. That's something I try to do every day and try to tell myself. Enjoy the little moments with your friends, the last memories you made. Enjoy your family. Enjoy whatever makes you happy. Because everything's temporary. It could be gone in an instant. So slow down. Enjoy the moment before it flashes your eyes. Last is a quote from Mark Twain. There are two important days in your life: the day you were born and then the day you know why. Right now, most of us don't know why, but at some point we're gonna realize why, and I believe that's a turning point for all of us. You won't have to search for it, it will come. It's all a journey after all, but I believe in you all. Some of you are gonna turn nothing to something. The sky's the limit. There's all different types of possibilities, so make it happen. Bet on yourself. I would tell you guys to be the next Jeff Bezos or the Albert Einstein, but be the next you. Don't try to copy them. Start your own dynasty. Leave your own mark on the world. Be different. Just don't give up. It's going to be hard. Everything's on you. Failing is going to be normal, and you should be okay with that, honestly. Failure is normal. Giving up is worse than failure. You all have faced many challenges, and you being here today proves that you're capable. So believe in yourself. Before I end the speech, I have some words to say for my family. Solo quiero agradecer a mi familia, amigos, primos, tías, tíos, hermanos, mis abuelos, mis compañeros, a todos. Y a mi papá por sus consejos y sus valores. Y a mi mamá por todo. Si no fuera por ella, no estaría en esta posición. Todo esto lo dedico a ella. Gracias, ma, te quiero. And I just want to say thanks to all the teachers, staff, faculty who helped me. Every single here for helping every single senior sitting here before me. I wanted to give a special shout out to Mr. Berkeley and Mr. Temiata Apodaca for being one of the best teachers I had all 4 years. And to sum it up, good luck, try your best, don't give up. Can we have a round of applause for the class of 2024?
Thank you, Mr. Soto. Seniors, we are proud of the many achievements, academic success, and personal growth you have accomplished. And we wish each of you a future filled with continued progress. I know you have received an exceptional education from Topeka Public Schools and Highland Park High School, and you will use your knowledge and skills as the foundation to build upon and continue into your adult lives. Together as Scots, we have successfully navigated through this journey, and now you will cross the stage to become a Highland Park High School graduate. With perseverance and dedication, each of you have demonstrated academic successes which were facilitated and guided by the outstanding teachers at Topeka Public Schools. The success of the students speaks to many of the people in our school system and the community at large who, through their mentorship and support, have invested in the post-secondary aspirations of this wonderful group of young people. Now your options are limitless, and you can do anything you wish. Congratulations to you, and remember, when life's burdens start to feel too heavy, don't be afraid to put them down for a while. And as always, once a Scot, always a Scot, and it is great to be a Scot. Before the presentation of diplomas, please be attentive to the following expectations and policies. As the diplomas are presented, we would ask for the cooperation of parents and friends of our graduates to remain in the seating areas of the stadium. I ask that you please remain in your seats during the presentation of diplomas. This will ensure that all of our audience members have unobstructed views. Spectators are not allowed on the floor. Professional photographers will be taking pictures of each graduate as the diplomas are presented. Students, please enter at the ramp to my right and hand your card to the counselor and at the top of the ramp before crossing the stage. The time has now come. The moment you have been waiting for since the first day of kindergarten. Parents, your child's name is about to be called. Your child is about to walk the stage and receive a high school diploma. Dr. Anderson, Mr. Tatum, and distinguished members of the Board of Education, the scholars before you today have met the graduation requirements set forth by the state of Kansas and the Topeka Public Schools District and 501 Board of Education. I request that these students be granted all rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. I am honored to present for the conferring of diplomas the 107th class from Highland Park High School in the class of 2024. At this time, will the class of 2024 please come forward to receive your diplomas?
Andrew Soto, top 10%. Cohen Partain, top 10%. Jordan Bennett, top 10%. Savannah Bailey, top 10%. Esteban Aguirre, top 10%. Carly White, top 10%. Andrea Maldonado, top 10%. Jada Watson, top 10%. Jordi De La Torre, top 10%. Jennifer Martinez, top 10%. Alyssa Aiken. Jordan Albright, honors. Yeremi Almanza. Salim Anderson. Tamir Anderson. Deshaun Armbrust. Marcos Areola Garcia. Jennifer Arteaga. Dorismar Benitez Adames. Fabian Bermudez Soto. Andrea Bernal Perez. Nico Blue. Arion Broyles. Samaya Brown. Joseph Brunn. Azani Burris. Mr. Cameron. Jeshua Campos Gordon. Vivian Capps, top 10%. Jeremiah Carlucci. Haley Carter. Kamani Chandler. Justice Clemens. Thatcher Cole. Ace Coleman. Adrian Coleman. Andreas Concepcion Garcia. Natalia Connor. Caden Cooper. Alana Crane. Mackenzie Davidson. Alexis De La Cruz, honors. Diego De La Torre. Jordan De La Torre, honors. Manya Dean, top 10%. Ismael Del Riel Pacheco. Mateo Diaz. Alejandra Dominguez Muro. Baden Embers. Nevaeh Fanning Haley. Rain Baggett. Ed Fay. Artie Fletcher, honors. Michelle Flores. Yasmilaris Fontanez Avellan. Junior Galindo. Christopher Galvez Cardoza. Mercedes Garcia. Yareli Garcia. Cesar Garcia Santiago. Marcos Garcia Santiago. Caden Geyer. Liliana Gonzalez, top 10%. Marlon Gonzalez. Juan Gonzalez Cerrato. Uriel Gonzalez Villa. Angelique Gowenbritt. Caden Gregg. Logan Graham. Sierra Grant. Jade Sierra Grant. Carmelita Griffiths Olivares. Evelyn Guajardo. Henry Guerra, honors. Alejandro Guerrero Cuevas.
Emery Hadley. Braden Hastings, honors. Amaya Hieronymus Dimler. Angela Henderson, top 10%. Savante Henderson. Melina Hernandez. Mariana Hernandez Batista. Paula Hernandez Garcia. Angel Ehine. Sierra Heisey. Marnelli Holgan, honors. Omar Holgan. JJ Holloman. Kenyon Hooper. Nathan Huggins. Dejuan Heiston. Alonzo Jackson. Latrell Jackson. Caitlin Johnson. Lucas Johnson. Marlena Jones. Nevaeh Jones, honors. Warren Jungles. Mahajane Justice. Leticia King. Jerry Kiles. Broden Lawrence. Victoria Leach, honors. Elijah Lewis. Jasmine Lately. Amy Lucas Padilla, honors. Michaela Madison. Ray Mannion, top 10%. Abigail Marcial Chavez. Rosalind Martinez Astorga. Oscar Martinez Carbajal. Javier Lopez Ramos. Sierra McCain. LaShawn McFarland, honors. Talon McKnight. Prince McMillan. Asante Meadows. Gloria Mendez, honors. Marquez Miller. Kamara Mitchell. Rihanna Morales. Jasmine Morales Bermudez. LaRon Moss. Maritza Munoz. Mary Jane Nunez, top 10%. Digner Orzoco Ramirez. Lizeth Ruby Ortega Ratana.
Zachary Kenneth Lee Pagel. Anna E. Panuco. Preseda Panuco, honors. Giovanni Parga. Sergio Parga. Luis Paradis. Saray Paz Telez. Melissa Perez Y. Perez. Adrian Peraza, top 10%. Samar Jornay Phelps. Jamaica Powell. Ian Reed. Carla Ratana Munoz. Carol Reyes Vasquez. Marlena Rudy. Katie Robinson. Carlos Romero. Vanessa Ruiz. Fernando Salas, top 10%. Mario Silva Zamora. Joseph Skaggs. Madison Smith, honors. Lixian Smith. Taya Smith Haley, honors. Phoenix Snyder. Anthony Solis. Naeli Soto. Glad you could make it. Timisu Stewart. Timisi. T-Mincy Stewart. Jasmine Niatha Stiles. Elisiana Stringfield. Amari Keyshawn Taylor. Lamaya Taylor. Zeta Thomas. Bryson Thrasher. Isaiah Timmons. Whisper Tiscarino, honors. Jerome Toussaint Jr. Tristan Traphagen, honors. Junior Tuberubis. Adrian Urista. Jasmine Urista. Edwin Vargas Urista. Veronica Vega. Camila Villalbo Luzano. Claresha Washington. Shamira Chantel Denise Wiley. Shelby Will. Carlin White. Amaya Williams. Jeremy Williams. Zayden Williams. Demani Tymisha Williamson. Krayshawn Lionel Wilson. Gerald Wilson. Taylor Renee Wilson. Holiday Capri Wiseman. Michaela Tanaya Yates. Alison Celadon Uras.
What a beautiful day with a beautiful class. And now, would the graduating class of 2024 please stand and transition your tassels from the right side of your caps to the left? Dr. Anderson, members of the Board of Education, staff, parents, and families, I present to you the Highland Park High School class of 2024. Mm-hmm.